What's up, people, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. Real big show tonight, I say, people. Really big show. First, we kicked off the show with Big Show tonight out there. Pretty much cutting a promo, talking about how Sheamus will not win, how he's taking him lightly, and how he took out Sheamus last week, dodging the bro kick. And he wanted to face Daniel Bryan because he got tired of 45-second thing. So he was in the back watching, and AJ told him, "You will face the Big Show right now." And Kane just pretty much laughed and said yes, and Bryan said no. The match went on. Daniel Bryan was close, but Big Show hit him with the chokeslam, won the match, was going to hit the WMD on him, but Kane came out. It just pretty much saved Daniel Bryan. He was enjoying it first, but he didn't want to get hit by the WMD. Paul Heyman was out there telling CM Punk, telling the people that CM Punk has finally made his decision. Punk came out, there was a poster out there. He showed the poster to Hell in a Cell, and he's no devil, he says. And he cut a good promo out there and telling who he was going to pick. But Vince came out and told him, "You blew your shot," so now he's going to pick tonight who he's going to face for the WWE title at Hell in a Cell. Other matches that happened tonight on Monday Night Raw. We had, Dolph Ziggler came out there talking about he should be the #1 contender for the WWE title because he says that Hell in a Cell, they sell WWE.com, he guarantees he will cash the Money in the Bank in at Hell in a Cell. And he said he wants a #1 contender spot to win the WWE title, then cash in the Money in the Bank later that night. And Tunga pretty much says he deserves a title shot because of the physical and mental strength he has. But AJ says, you guys talk about Ryback and Cena. So, Ryback went against both David Otunga and Ziggler. Ziggler pretty much left the match, and Ryback pretty much hit that shell shock move, picked up the win. CM Punk wanted to face Vince again, say he would beat the hell out of him again, saying if he wins, he gets to make his decision. And I guess Paul went to talk to him, but he says, we're going to have Paul Heyman versus Punk then, and see who wins that for the decision. So you go tell him that, he says. Matt Striker wanted an apology from Kane and Daniel Bryan and told AJ, and since the word crazy came out of his mouth, he pretty much went out there and went to fight Kane. Kane chokeslammed him, and it kind of like it was funny because he got an interview. This Kane comedy thing with Kane, it's funny, but I feel like the whole series came more just go there and beat people's asses. But he said, "Hey Matt, how you feel tonight? How do you feel about the win? Tough loss, tough loss." It was funny with Kane. Just hit a choke slam. I'm saying he's the tag team champions, and next week he will go one-on-one with the Big Show. Sheamus went against Wade Barrett. Big Show's out there to watch. It's a decent match, I gotta say, with Sheamus and Wade Barrett. I pretty much just want Big Show to win because I've had enough of Sheamus. I've had enough of him being a WWE champion. I'm tired of this fella that. And, my uncle and all this and stuff. It's kind of getting repetitive now. I gotta say, Barrett and them put on a good match tonight. I'll give him that. And pretty much Big Show pretty much came out there and walked down the ring as Sheamus had the cloverleaf in. And, like, Sheamus ran towards the ropes and Big Show knocked him out. And then threw Sheamus back in the ring and Barrett got brawl kicked in. Pretty much he threw Big Show out of the ring in. Del Rio went against Brodus Clay. Del Rio picked up the win, cross arm breaker. Antonio Cesaro went against Justin Gabriel. After Justin Gabriel literally hit the 450 splash, I don't think that was even, he moved his shoulder. I believe that was just a botched move right there. But Cesaro picked up the win on Justin Gabriel with the neutralizer. I feel like Cesaro's getting over, but I don't know how long. Though, like, it's still hard to believe. We've seen this whole America, where this country's better than America and stuff. Team Cobra, I guess, for Santino and Zack Ryder went against the Primetime Players. Primetime Players picked up the win. And then Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre, and Jinder Mahal came out. They are now known as the 3MB. Or in other words, the 3-man band. And I swear almost Drew McIntyre literally looked like X-Pac out there tonight with the bandana. If he had a beard and probably a little bit shorter, he would literally almost look like X-Pac then a little. Because he had that resemblance for some reason. And they call themselves the 3-man band, but I still don't think you're getting over by kicking the shit out of Santino every week. I just don't see it for some reason. I really don't. But they call themselves the 3-man band, and they pretty much wear like they're a rock band crew now and stuff. We'll see how this team or stable goes then. I don't know if it's going to get over all the way. Divas title match. Layla versus Eve. Rematch. And I swear if this is not true or not, if you listen close to the crowd, I want somebody to comment and tell me if they were chanting "This is awesome" or "Miz is awesome." Because if they chant "This is awesome," I'm really surprised and shocked that anybody has chanted in this day and age right now for a Divas match to be awesome. If they chanted "Miz is awesome," then you know they were completely bored the fuck out by it then. By a Divas match. Because that's very shocking for it to even get over like that, to get a "This is awesome" chant. If it did, it was like an alright match, but I'm really shocked by the crowd. If they chant "This is awesome," I'm shocked. If they chant "Miz is awesome," then they were completely fucked over and bored. Somebody comment and tell me if they were chanting "This is awesome" and that. Miz TV, pretty much prepping for this Wednesday's main event. Kofi Kingston going against Miz for the Intercontinental title. Miz was pretty much out there talking about Kofi like, you're not anywhere. He's main event WrestleMania. He's been WWE champion. All Kofi has been the second banana and tag teams all the time. And Kofi pretty much tried to beat him there. And AJ made the match. Kofi Kingston will face the Miz tonight. Damien Sandow and the Rhodes Scholars went against Primo and Epico. And I gotta say, Damien Sandow is getting over and over even more. Tell me you did not hear those "This is Sandow," I'm sorry, "We want Sandow" chants. I'm telling you, man, Damien Sandow is one of the next big things happening. He's rising up quickly. These young guys are rising up a lot in the WWE. I tell you, he's got that Hunter Hearst Helmsley, that old school feel. And people tell me that he's kind of like a macho man look or kind of thing, or like a macho man, or probably Lanny Poffo. But I see that Hunter Hearst Helmsley, but he can do it well though. He's spot on this. And pretty much Rhodes Scholars picking up the win tonight. Next week, the #1 contenders match for the tag team titles when they go against Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. Kofi Kingston versus The Miz, which I gotta say, this match was crazy. And how the ending of it, please, you got to look at slow motion here. As Kofi Kingston did that fucking Trouble in Paradise and literally kicked the face. And I gotta say, look at that slow motion and you tell me if that was real or not. He kicked him. Like, it was all like just slow motion, just knocking him, his skull back in his neck and stuff, man. Like, I still believe Miz got a concussion. He was bleeding tonight. I swear he had a broken nose when Kofi get that Trouble in Paradise. That's that it factor Kofi Kingston had. Maybe it's getting back over again. Sure, people remember what happened with Randy Orton about a couple of years ago back in Madison Square Garden when he did that boom drop from the crowd onto a table. Maybe that got Kofi over tonight. And I gotta say, looking forward to the Intercontinental Champion, I was really impressed by this match tonight with Kofi Kingston and Miz. Because I believe that highlight of that match, and maybe tonight a little too, was him hitting that Trouble in Paradise. Look at that in slow motion, people. Just knocking his skull. I don't even know if the match is going to happen this Wednesday. Because I swear he probably gave Miz a concussion. And you saw the paramedics were there calling him out, trying to help him out and stuff. I swear that was a concussion right there, man. I thought he broke his nose or something, but that was a hard shot by Kofi Kingston. I'm telling you, this guy's got to become WWE champion sooner. They got to do something with Kofi Kingston. Intercontinental champion can put him back, but he's got to get to a bigger league, into that main event spot. As for the end of the night, I swear they botched the ending. It was a really botched show tonight, if you ask me. In the ending, they played the ending to the show. So Botchamania even gets hold of this. Let's just say, if you look at the ending of the show, they play the end music and then play Vince's music, and Vince just looks surprised, like, okay then, and just comes to the ring, and then they're all out there, CM Punk, and Punk just telling you he's delusional and stuff. And now Cena's not even PG, I guess, Mac, this week, saying he needs to get his ass whooped, and saying CM Punk needs to get his ass kicked and everything. Until you right after gotta get feed me more. I guess Cena was trying to put over Ryback. I do see that. I feel like Cena was never gonna do the match because of his arm. It looks better, I understand that, but you don't know anything happened at Hell in a Cell. So now it's official, people. At Hell in a Cell, CM Punk will go one-on-one with Ryback for the WWE Champion. And pretty much the contract was signed, and Ryback hit the shell shock on CM Punk. I'm really shocked early in this stage for Ryback. He's only been here for like months now, I believe about 6 months now, and he's been big. And wow, how's it gonna go Hell in a Cell, man? I don't know. He could be the new WWE champion. It's very early in his career to, you know, get the title this quick. Hell, you never know what's gonna happen. We'll see, but it's official though. Ryback versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship. Wow, so comment, subscribe. I'm going to end it off right here. Tell me what you think was the highlight of the night. Because I just named a couple of highlights tonight, people. I got to say that, man. Whew, this review, man. It was cold as ice. Just as that hard shot with that Trouble in Paradise. So, you know I am. You know what I do. Keep watching the show. Keep watching the live reactions I put up earlier today. Hey, comment, subscribe, get ready for Hell in a Cell in 2 weeks. I really enjoyed this Monday Night Raw and its parts. And some got it up, some got a little down. But overall, I say it was a good, decent show tonight. So keep watching. So, you know what I am, you know what I do, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.